Hey guys, welcome to the I Podcast. I am Patrick, and for those of you who don't know, and I'm your host for tonight's show, and along with my co-host, the one and only Dr. G. How's it going, brother?
Mr. Pat, what's going on, my brother? How's it going, man?
It's going, man. It's going. And how's your holiday going so far? And how was your Christmas?
Wow, Christmas, everything's so far so good, man. I can't complain. Family's okay. We good. We enjoy with the family. How about you, man? How about you? How's it going?
Man, Christmas was great, and Merry Christmas to all to our audience. And we want to take the time to also apologize for the last couple of shows that did not air. A producer was under the weather, and we're also having technical issues. But we're here today to have a great show with you guys and have fun. So without further ado, let's jump into a topic for today. But before we get to the topic, any news for us, G?
I mean, not really. You did you see Jonathan, the actor, Marvel's actor, about his girl?
Right.
You said. So what do you think about that?
What do you know about it?
I don't know anything. All I know is that I saw the video while he was waiting for his girl,
Mhm.
and then next thing you know, he's at the court, so pleading for himself for his life.
Yeah. So apparently, I think he found guilty, if
Hmm.
I'm not mistaken, for assault or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So yeah, man, all I could say, I'm not saying he's innocent or if he's not innocent, but I can just say, like, for a man, just be mindful who you're picking for, as your partner.
Partner. Yeah, facts. I agree.
It's sad that this guy, his life is done up already.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think all these Hollywood deal that he had, they already dropped him, and that's sad.
That is
That
sad.
is sad to watch. You know
Even
what I mean?
the,
Even like he was running for
for
his life,
yeah, then they still put
but
the blame on him.
apparently they say like there were previous evidence of him being physical with the woman.
Abuse.
But hey,
Anyways, let's dive into the topics.
let's dive into the topic. Anything else you have for us today, brother?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much.
All right. All right, guys. So basically, a topic for today was chosen by two of our audience. The first one goes by who pays for the wedding, man or woman, and the second volume of the topic goes by how important is the ring size for the man or for the woman. Dr. G,
Yes, sir.
I'm not quite there yet. I know you married. Who
Hmm.
pays for the wedding?
The woman or the woman's family, the woman's dad should pay for the wedding, but the guy should buy the rings.
Hmm.
Okay, the guy should work like 3 months or 25 of whatever is making to buy the rings.
What do you mean by that? I want you. I want you to elaborate more to the for the people.
So the guy should buy the rings, right?
Hmm.
So that's what I say. If you're making 100,000 a year, you should work 3 months just for the ring.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the woman should pay for the wedding because at the end of the day, wedding is you say some female not gonna agree with me. So most men don't really want to get married. If I can put it like that,
Okay. Why are you saying that?
because most men don't. Wedding is not better, especially nowadays.
Okay.
Wedding, like getting married, is not beneficial for a man. It's more beneficial for the woman.
In what sense?
Financially, stability, fairy tale, trying to show social media I'm a married woman, stuff like that. So, and then when God forbid something happens, so the men lose, the woman gain everything at the end of the day.
Hmm. We're kind of jumping into a whole different topic now.
Yeah,
But
but as I said, so
but
the woman's family or the woman's dad should pay for the wedding, cause cause the dad used to be the provider, the protector of that woman, right?
okay.
So he made him You handing your daughter to me now, so it's gonna be my responsibility to be a provider, a protector. So you should pay for everything. Cause the moment you do that, everything's gonna be on me now. So the more you gonna hit it to her to me, so you should pay for everything. I'm gonna buy the rings. I'm gonna spend 3 months working. Based on my salary, you should spend 25. Based on 30, you should spend 25% of your whatever you're making to buy the ring. So if you gonna go get married, don't buy cheap rings and then think like, okay, the woman's gonna pay for the wedding. No, you should. If you gonna go down, if the family or
If
the
you're gonna
dad,
do it, you gotta
you,
do
you
it
have to
right.
do it big.
You
Exactly.
gotta do it right. I
Exactly.
agree with you. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm eager to see what the people has to say in the comment. But also, so since we're talking about the ring, so how important should should be the ring side? I mean, I would say.
I think it's very important because if you have a girlfriend, so and then you're gonna get married to that woman, so you should know what she likes and don't like. You feel me? And then if you're not sure, so there's certain scenario you can create and to ask her indirectly what type of ring she likes. You feel me? You can go on YouTube, IG, break up a wedding or say, babe, what do you think about? I don't think that's you smart, man. I know you're smart. There's a way to ask. You don't have to be direct. You feel me?
Right.
That
You don't have to be direct, but you also don't have to let her read your move. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If it's gonna if it's gonna happen, it has to be a surprise. You know what I mean? And she should not, and especially if you with a woman who's very clever. So you can't just ask questions like that,
No,
Dr. G.
come on, P. You
can't
smart.
just
You
ask
smart, man.
questions like that,
There's
but
there's ways to
is
do
there
things.
another way? But now you're talking about like asking your woman what she wants and so forth. But like how important do you think the ring side should be? I mean, how big? I would say, how big do you think the ring side should be, or the diamond, or whatsoever?
It's depend though, but you have to spend the money. You should buy something nice for her,
Right.
cause some women like the big bags, some of them like the small one. But you buy whatever she likes. As I said, you should know what she likes. So if that's gonna be your woman at the end of the day, so you're not gonna marry a woman that you don't believe or you don't trust. You
Or
feel
you
me?
don't know.
Yeah. Oh, you don't. There you go. You don't know at certain levels because you will never know people. And at the end of the day, but there's a level to it. So you should know, kind of like what type of shoe, what type of ring she likes, what type of. You feel me? You should
Yeah.
know after a while. If you're gonna get married, because getting married is a big decision.
It is. It is. It
You
is.
feel me? So if you're gonna take that decision, you should know certain things. Yeah.
I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of want to like sneak into the comments to see what they only say to you, because I know they probably gonna toast you
For what?
because you said the parents, the
Yeah.
woman parents,
Should pay for the wedding.
should
Yeah.
pay for the wedding.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle is saying, come close to the mic, producer. I don't know if it's something about the volume. But Emmanuel, Luke, my boy, he's saying, bruh, what world are you living in?
Who said that?
Well, Luke, what world are you living in? What world are you living in that the parents should pay for the wedding? That's a good question, Dr. G.
I said the woman or the parent, the father of the woman.
Well, he's saying, what world are you living in for you to believe that the parents the parents have to pay for the wedding?
Yeah.
And Michelle stated that, yeah, the parent definitely don't pay for the wedding, laughing my off.
Listen, things changed though. Because now that everybody going up, yo, you make money, I make money. We don't need our father to pay for the wedding. You feel me?
Right.
But traditionally, that's the way it's supposed to be, which I agree with. So the woman's father should pay for the wedding because, as I said before, I'm going to be the protector or the provider, right? Your duty is done. So the moment you hand her to me, so that's my responsibility right now, right? That's what I said. As a man, you should spend 25% of what you're making to buy the ring, to make it like more significant.
But why 25%? Where did you
Cause
get that study from?
there's a study online. If you go online on Google, you're gonna see it. Listen, so when you spend that kind of money on a ring, so she gonna appreciate it more in a sense. So let's not lie to ourselves. Human nature. The more money you spend for something, the more you appreciate it.
Right.
You get it? So that's why I agree with that 25% of what you're making, and then the woman. So look looks at what am I living in, right? Is that what I said? So listen, we gone as kids, right? We're not kid no more. So back then that's how it used to be, and I agree with it. So now that everybody making money, so obviously it's not gonna be the same anymore. But if we're talking about the topic, that's the way it's supposed to be, and I agree with it.
I mean, I'm not too far on the left side with you, you know.
What do
So
you mean?
because like you just said, traditionally, you know, the bride family
Should pay for the wedding.
usually contribute, I would say. It will contribute the bride family, and also both sides of the family usually contribute on their kids' wedding.
Nah,
Traditionally,
nah,
traditionally,
nah. It used to be
you
like
know,
that. The woman's family pay for the wedding,
right?
and the guy family pay for everything else, like the house.
I mean, it's often share expensive, like from both families.
Of course, it's expensive. Yeah,
So basically, yeah, they
but
both families
we're talking about the
participate.
wedding. You didn't talking about furniture. You didn't say houses. The
Right.
weddings, yes. The woman's family should pay for the
Yeah.
wedding.
So guys, I know y'all coming for G. Traditionally, he made himself clear.
Yeah,
Traditionally, the bride family usually like
pay, which is makes sense, and you
pay
should
for the
agree with
wedding.
it too. If you don't agree with it, yo, everybody going to.
You know,
Obviously, that's not what's happening right now. So
right.
everybody's making money, and we don't need our dad or my
Yeah,
parents to pay.
everybody's
But
egotistic
but
now. You know,
exactly. So
everybody think like yeah, I'm gonna do it myself. This and the third.
exactly.
You know,
But it means a lot when they
but
do
it
it for
makes
you.
sense though.
Of course, and it means more too. Not
Right.
because you're making money. It's not because like they don't have no money or I don't want them to pay. I can take care of myself. No, it's a tradition, and then which is means a lot. That's a blessing to you and the bride. You feel me?
Right.
When your parents or your mother or your dad pay for something, he has more blessing than you when you making money and then you can do it yourself. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much money they're making. Indirectly, you can give them the money to do it for you.
But also
Indirectly,
nowadays, many couples split the expenses, for the wedding.
of
Instead of
course.
instead of like you know, well nowadays I would say they opt out from the traditional way where the bride's family or both parents have to pay, but now they opt into the new tradition, which is they share expenses for their wedding.
Okay, that's why most wedding don't last neither. Cause there's
So,
not.
so you think a wedding will not last if,
That's one of the reason. But no, I'm
that's
not
one
gonna
of the
say
reasons?
yeah. Cause they don't get the blessing from the parents.
Guys, do you guys agree with G? I mean, do you think a wedding would not last if both couples share
Not
on the
fully,
expenses?
not fully, but when you get the blessing, as I said before, when you get that blessing from your dad or from your mother, obviously the things gonna last more. So now you're making money. You can say, "Oh, I don't want my dad to pay for me." As I said indirectly, if you're smart enough, you can give them the money and then make them do it for you. Indirectly, you don't have to tell them this is what it is for, but there's a way you can do it.
So now let me ask you this.
Hmm.
I know you a strong masculine man. You know what I'm saying? You're my boy. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I know you're already married whatsoever. I don't know how this roll out on for you
Hmm.
during that experience. But let's say if you're married, you were going to get married.
Hmm.
How would you feel to sit back and seeing your bride family to pay for everything, and you just sit back and watching them?
You already
You
spent
know,
25% of what you're making to buy the ring,
but
right?
your 25% is not. Do you know how much a wedding costs, bro?
Dude, as I said, for the wedding, we're talking about the wedding, right? So
Yeah.
the house is gonna be on you,
So the
obviously.
the
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 house gonna be on you.
but the
The
price of the wedding
furniture,
is definitely more expensive than the ring, dude.
that's not true.
What do you mean that's not
That's
true?
not true. And then there are another reason for the woman to pay for the wedding because most female like they know what they like. So we don't know. As men, we don't really know what the women really like in a wedding. So they know what they like. They should spend the money. They know how they like it. They know I want my wedding to be like this. I want my wedding to be. Hey, spend your money,
Hey,
and I'm gonna buy the house. Everything else is gonna be on me. Cause at the end of the day, they know what they like.
Okay.
So you guys say, oh, yeah, babe, I can contribute. Obviously, you can't. Indirectly, obviously, your money is gonna be her money, and money is gonna be your money. If this is what, even though it's not like
But
that nowadays.
when you saying the house, like nowadays it's just like both couples
That
chip in to
that's
actually own
that's
a place. It's not just you. I mean, I don't know if you're still talking about the traditional way,
hmm
but if you're talking about the traditional way, maybe in the traditional way, the man will actually spend to buy the house, the woman stay at home, and this and a third. But nowadays it's the world is shifting. You know what I mean?
exactly. So that's what that is. If we don't have to have that conversation, we're not supposed to have it. But if we're gonna have the conversation, we should talk about facts. You feel me?
Right.
Obviously, we're not stupid. Everybody knows that. Everybody making money nowadays. We share 50-50 is in vogue right now. Everybody talking about it. So most women, I'm independent. I can pay my own bill too. So obviously, that's how it's gonna be. But I'm telling you, traditionally, which is makes sense. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's not like that. I know it's not like that nowadays. I know that, and then a lot of people know. You feel
But
me?
but do you, okay, I know you're saying it makes sense, but do you embrace the traditional way of doing things?
That's why I agree with it. That's why I'm talking like that.
Is is
It's
is
not like that
is
nowadays.
that how that had unrolled for you?
Say that again.
I mean, you married, right?
hmm
Did you choose the traditional way of doing things?
did you hear what I just said, Pete?
What did you
I
say?
said obviously it's not like that nowadays
Right.
because we that's in your era. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's the way it's supposed to be. But I got the blessing.
Okay.
I got the blessing. As I told you, indirectly I make them. This is my money, but indirectly they are they do it for me.
Right.
That's because I know why. You feel me? I know why. So a lot of people not gonna do it, but I'm not saying I'm aware of certain things, but there's a way I can do things. Even
Right.
though I'm gonna pay for it, I'm gonna make them give me the blessing.
The blessing.
I don't know
Well,
if that makes
I
sense.
mean, give you the blessing, of course. I mean, who would not want to get, the parents'
Most
blessings?
a lot of people don't want to get the blessing. Not only I'm not saying they don't want to, but they're not aware of certain things. They don't know it like that. You get me? The moment they're making the money, they're blind into it. Like I can't, I don't make my own money. I can do everything by myself. I don't need no parents to do everything for me.
Okay.
You feel me?
Well, okay. Luke also stated that neither one of the parents should pay.
Look, don't know.
What do you say about that?
Look. Based on what he said there, though. Based on what? Why? Look, give us a call. Maybe you can explain yourself
No,
more.
he's saying neither one of the parents should pay like for the wedding.
That's what I told you. A lot of people not aware of certain things. So,
Okay.
based on what he just said, so now that everybody making money, so there's no need for your parents to pay for you. And another thing you didn't get, as I said, see, it could be your money, but indirectly you get the blessing for your from your mother or your dad, or from your stepdad or your stepmom.
Right.
You get listen. The way I'm talking right now, a lot of people not gonna get it, and I totally agree because not because there's a level to it,
There's a
but
level to
there's a level to it. But at the same time, so if people gonna believe what they believe, they gonna understand what they understand. So I'm telling you, based on if you ask me for my opinion, that's the way it's supposed to be. You get me? If you ask somebody else, they're gonna give another answer. That's we I podcast a window to new perspective. So my perspective, not your perspective. Your perspective might be different. So this, as for me, traditionally, I agree with it, and that's the way it's supposed to be. And nowadays, people making money, everything is
So
different.
you're
So
saying you agree with the traditional way, but that
yes,
doesn't mean you're embracing it.
I embrace it.
But you said that on your time,
Mhm.
it's not like it was not traditional. You got the blessings, which everybody got the. Well, I would say I would assume.
Okay.
I would assume that
Okay.
everyone will get their parents' blessings.
Okay.
I would assume that unless if you have a rocky relationship with your parents, it's not really good.
Not the bless. I'm not
You know
gonna
what I'm
say. I'm
saying?
not talking about the yes blessing.
So what kind of blessing?
The blessing, okay. I did that for you. As my son, you're gonna get married. I give you this. Even
Okay.
though that means a lot to you. Even though as I told you, most people gonna say, "Oh, I make my own money. I don't need $25 from my mom. I don't need $25 from." Example though.
Right.
But a blessing, the fact that you get married, she give you or he give you this for your wedding. That's the blessing.
I got you. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So Michelle goes and say, now if the parents wants to help out, then that's another thing.
If
And she said the wedding should pay by the couples themselves.
who
LOL.
who's gonna buy the ring then? You see, that's the
Yes, Miss
thing.
Michelle. Who's gonna buy the
Who's
ring?
buying that? Both of them gonna buy the ring too. If it's just like that, okay, I
Are
agree.
you gonna chip in for the
Yeah,
ring?
let's chip in for the ring. So since you know,
I love it. Yo, I love it.
of course, cause of
Miss
course,
Michelle, are you gonna chip in for the ring?
yes. Let's spread it though. Since it's 50-50 nowadays, so everything we gotta do is 50-50, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just looking playing in a way. But
Yeah.
talking about the ring, Dr. G, I know we just slow past the size of a ring. Don't you think? Although that okay, it's very important that have that type of conversation with your partner before you actually get to that point. But what about after the conversation, but you still not exceeded the expectation of what you was expecting from the size of the ring? So what do you have to say about that?
As I said, so if she's your wife to be, man, there's a lot of things you should know at least
I'm
about
asking you
her.
a question. Dude,
I'm just saying. I'm answering your question though.
come
If
on
she-
now.
As I said, if you're not sure, there's a way to ask her indirectly. She's not gonna know. Trust
Right,
me.
and I'm saying, based on you guys' conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and then you still, let's say the men still go out and still not fulfilling
Mm-hmm.
what it has heard or whatever information she gave to him,
Mm-hmm.
and still give her the opposite of what she was expected. Do you think? Do you think the woman should still be okay with that? Because at the end of the day, dude, you got proposed, so you should be happy with what you got.
Exactly.
You should not be happy with the size of the ring or whatsoever. At the end of the day, you a fiance and a wife to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so do you think a woman should still feel tight because their expectation of the size of the ring is not fulfilling?
No. As at the end of the day, listen. Even though you don't ask her or you don't know what type of ring she likes, right?
Right.
Whatever you buy, she should appreciate it. Whatever you buy, you get what I'm saying. The bin that you buy, she should say thank you. Cause if she loves you enough, if she loves you enough, she gonna love your taste too. So she gotta know your taste. So if you choose something, that's mean you like it yourself, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously she should. Eventually, she should like it too.
What about if it's still then
Well, that's a
get the
problem.
assignment? You know what I'm saying?
That's a problem. We can't always buy another ring.
Another ring.
Yeah,
What about if she choose not to say anything, but she just felt she's tight?
it's not on you. That's
She's
on her.
She's not happy with
That's
it.
a problem.
But she still choose not to tell you.
That's a problem.
That's
Why
a
would
problem.
you hold a grudge against your husband? If you don't like it, babe, I think we should upgrade that. We can't always upgrade it.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. So if you don't like it and then you don't say anything, that's on you. That's not my problem.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what they have to say. Michelle said the man should pay for the woman ring
Oh yeah.
to get engaged.
Okay. Why is that?
Why is that, Michelle? It's a question that Dr. G is asking you. Why is that? And she proceeded to say, then the wedding band, then
That's another thing. It's not another thing. It's the same thing. If we're gonna spread it 50-50, it should be 50-50 for everything, right?
I mean,
Yes.
I guess.
50-50 is 50-50, right?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, and she also proceeded to say, that's on the cheek problem. Tell your men. All right, and Razy, welcome, Razy, welcome.
Welcome with. That was Riz's
And,
topic, by the way. Yeah.
That was Razy. That
With
was
Michelle.
Razy. Yeah, Razy and Michelle. Yeah, for sure. And Razy said, Michelle, yes, the man should pay for the engagement ring and the woman band. Okay, women should buy the man band. It's not expensive. Is it expensive?
The men's
Is it a sim? It is a sim price.
Of course, obviously, it's not the same price.
Yeah, I think they got it easy. Don't you think so?
That's why they should pay for the wedding.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dr. G's in
Yeah.
the building.
Yes, sir.
Dr. J stated that you guys should pay for the wedding.
Yes.
I mean, I'm a little skeptical, but at the same time, I kind of agree with Dr. G because traditionally, the bride family usually pays for
And
the
then
wedding.
they know what they like anyway, so you should spend your
Yeah.
money to get what you like. If you like big, big flowers, 25 limousines, so you should pay for everything because you know what you like. Plan your own stuff. I'm just gonna be there at the end of the
that's
happy
what I'm
husband.
saying. So after you get the ring, so now you plan
And
that
plan
shit.
your stuff. Exactly. Now
Yeah.
you know you're gonna get married. Get ready for it.
So you plan it. So
Yeah.
like you get the ring. So now let's say like they get the ring,
Mm-hmm.
and then the bill's still on you
What do you
to
mean?
pay for the wedding,
No, the woman. I propose to you as a woman.
right?
You know you're gonna get married soon.
Yeah.
Start working for your wedding. The
Yeah.
same way the same way I spend 25% of what I'm making.
Right.
You should start
You
saving.
should start saving for your wedding. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. This is
25% of what you're making a year. That's 3 months.
I think you're gonna have a lot of haters here, man.
I
You
can
know,
care less.
so
People
I
gonna
don't
hate
think-
anyway.
I don't think they're gonna agree with you on that part.
What?
I mean, I know where you're coming from. Like it kind of makes sense, but it's not the reality of it. You know what I mean? It's not the reality.
As
of
I
the world
told
that
you,
we're living
man.
in,
As
know
I
what
told
mean?
you, it's not nothing. Whatever we're saying right now, it's not there.
The reality of the world that we're living in, we propose and we pay. I
In today's society?
us, as a couple, we can actually chip in to actually make it happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen,
But
I'm not saying I'm not gonna do it. If I have the money, obviously, it's okay. But that's the way it's supposed to be. You feel me? The way it's supposed to be, that's the way it's supposed to be.
the audience don't agree with you though.
They're not gonna agree because the facts. Not everybody agree with the facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Razy, I think Michelle saying, listen, the wedding should pay by both.
The band should pay. She should chip in for the band too.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Well, guys, you heard Dr. G. I mean, like I said, I can't disagree, 100% with him because he does have a point. Traditionally, if you guys do your research, the bride, family pays for the wedding, and as far as the cost for expenses, both families pays.
Yeah, that's one thing. And then another thing, that's one time thing though. Because after that, if we got since you said things is not the same way no more, so
Yeah.
it's okay. You guys both wanna pay for everything, go for it. You guys growing up anyway. At the end of the day, that's your decision. You do whatever you guys want. But I'm telling you, that's the way it's supposed to be, which is makes sense, and I agree with it. Because after that, that's one time thing. So after that, I'm gonna be the provider. I'm gonna be the protector. You feel me? So that's what I be saying. Your money is gonna be your money. My money is gonna be our money.
Right.
So, right? So that
Are you guys also listening to what G's saying? I want you.
They're not-
I want you to go ahead and
they're not listening.
say what you're saying.
Doesn't
Go
matter if I say 100 times. So that's one time thing, right? Because after that, it's gonna be on me as a provider and protector, right? Your money is gonna be your money most of the time. 80% of your let me say it like that. Let me be nice. 80% of your money is gonna be your money anyway. So my money is gonna be our money.
Right.
So and I bought the ring, right? I bought the rings. So your wedding, that's on you. You know what type of wedding do you like?
Right.
Us men, when it comes to it, we dumb. We don't know anything.
Well,
I mean, as for your dress, that's on you. But I'm talking about the wedding, the fairy tale, the thing that they want, how the wedding to be. I want my picture this way. We have no idea.
Yeah.
Then they know. You feel me?
but we can chip in on the idea, like
If they-
just to actually help out on expensive, smart.
We can.
Because a lot of time they just go by their feelings and then just spend so much that's unnecessary.
Yeah.
A lot of time, like you see the men, like it's mostly like the one that's see the logic and say like, okay, I think it's smart if we do this and that. You know.
Yeah, of course.
But
Yeah.
obviously, all the decor and all this little
That's the woman.
little knick-knack, it's gonna be them. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly. So they know. So you're gonna get married. Start saving, cause your money, as I said before, your money is your
start
money.
saving. You heard the doctor. He's talking to y'all. Start saving.
Yes.
Start saving.
Exactly.
Man. Okay, so she proceeded to say the man should propose and then get the ring, cause the woman does it to the man. I'm
Huh? What's it
confused.
come again?
She said the man should propose and get the ring,
Mm-hmm.
cause if the woman does it to the man, then the man loses their manliness. I mean, I guess what?
Okay, let me answer to that.
Okay, go
The
ahead.
woman should pay for the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
If the man does it, the woman lost her femininity, like
Okay, what is femininity?
like a feminine energy. Like she said,
What is feminine energy?
because you're not at the end of the day, you're not doing your duty as a woman.
No, feminine energy is to submit.
Exactly, you're not submitting to what you're supposed to do.
Like what?
Paying the wedding.
That's not submitting.
That is.
Dude,
It is.
paying for the
Dude,
wedding
dude,
is
it
like-
is, son. You,
It's no near to just being feminine.
dude.
Trying to pay for the
Submit-
wedding, it's like a woman
Listen.
proposing to a man.
Look.
Which I think, by the way, it's
That's not
ridiculous.
what she said though. She said if you allow the woman to propose to you, that's mean you're not a man.
Right.
You become the woman, right?
Right.
I said it's the same way. If you allow the man to pay for the wedding, now you become the woman as a man. You get it? So see, she flipped it though.
Right.
If you allow the man to do the woman job, you become the woman. If you allow the man to do the vice versa.
Right.
Get it? So if she said that, so I just flip it to her. I said, okay, if she don't want to pay for the wedding, so that's mean you're not in your feminine energy, which is submitting. Do what's supposed to be done.
Dr. G, I don't think the woman should pay for it. The parents pay for it. That's the part that I agree with.
Listen.
That's the part that I agree with. The parents pays for it. Pays.
That's what it's supposed to be. But
But it's
as
not
of
them.
as of nowadays, most kids making more money than their parents, right? So the reason why I say the woman should pay for the wedding, so indirectly you should give your mother or your dad the money, because obviously nowadays as you guys know, kids making way more money than their parents, right?
Well, actually, the boomers right now, they're the ones sitting on money.
There
We're
you
the
go.
Gen Z,
So
so
that-
they don't really make that much because they already have a lot of wealth, especially on their houses and stuff like that. So they sitting on a lot of money. We're
Our
not.
parents?
Yeah, 'cause
Nah.
a lot of us like Gen Z's, like it's hard for us right now to even own a house, and regardless if we can't afford it, it's just interest rate and the price of houses is ridiculous.
Nah.
The
type of money.
like our parents got their 5 bedroom or 4 bedrooms and 4 3 bath for like 150.
That was back then.
200,000. That's what I'm saying.
That was back
so
then,
now
Pete.
this house that they bought for 150 or $200,000, it's actually worth $1 million or $2 million or 1 point something.
P, listen.
So they actually sitting on money,
Nah.
and we're not. So
That was back-
technically,
that was back then.
technically, they can refinance the house and pay for
For the wedding.
for the daughter's wedding, and to actually support your point. Because you said they're not making money. Actually, they sitting on a lot of money.
I mean, the way Michelle said it is like when you say why do you say the woman should pay for the wedding? I'm saying like in a scenario when the kid is making more money than the parents, right?
Right.
The woman, as a woman, you should give your dad the money to pay for the wedding. If you're making more money, vice versa. If your dad making more money, your dad's gonna pay for the wedding. If you're making more money, give your dad the money to pay for the wedding. Does that make sense?
Wait, what? Say that again.
If your dad have a house,
Right.
he should refinance the money. He should
My
refinance.
dad has the house.
No, if the woman dad has a house
Okay.
or multiple houses, sell one or we finance one to pay for the wedding because your daughter is gonna get married. That's gonna be a big day for
because
you.
I'm pretty sure it's a big day.
That's gonna be a big day for you
It's
because
a big day for it's especially for a father.
Yeah.
It's a big day to see your daughters getting
yeah,
married.
exactly.
So
It is a big day for you. So if you have houses, if you have a mortgage, refinance it. I don't know what you have to do. Pay for that wedding, right? So if the dad doesn't have any money and then the daughter is making way more money than their parents, so she should give them the money and then pay for them to pay for the wedding just to get the blessing. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Razy. Your question was,
Mm-hmm.
I think Razy came on the chat
Yeah.
pretty late, but
Yeah, she's still here.
okay, so Armin stated that listen, if you can't afford to pay for your wedding, then don't go all out. I think it's weird letting the parents pay for the wedding.
Okay, that's who most likely who would like to get married more, the man or the woman?
I'm sure it's the woman.
There you go. Pay for the wedding. As she said. So if you
I
if you
mean,
if you if you if you don't wanna
I
go all the way,
mean, just talking.
if you don't wanna go all out, so don't get married.
If
Even
you,
even though they propose to you, stay there.
because I kind of it kind of makes sense because at the end of the
It kinda
day,
makes
this is something that it's something that women being praising for, like being
That-
praising,
of course.
praising for. You know what I'm saying? Like you praising for it, but a lot of time they don't put any effort to get that. You get what I'm saying? It's like you want that, but unless you can give it to yourself, obviously you can't give it to yourself. So there's work that needs to be done
Yeah.
for you to actually get that.
Yeah.
So you don't just get it just because the heck of it. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is how it's supposed to be. No,
No.
you have to put work.
Yeah. Don't just sit there and
You
the guy
have to
gonna buy
act
the ring.
like
The
it.
guy gonna
Yeah,
buy the
exactly.
No.
You have to act like it. You have to deserve it all.
Yeah.
You
And-
can't just say like, oh, I deserve it just because I deserve it.
Quick
Deserve
disclaimer,
something,
though.
it's actually work that you put on, and then you feel like, okay, based on the work that I've been putting on, and I'm planning to put on, okay, you might say oh yeah, I deserve that, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then once you get it, you're like, oh yeah, I think I deserve that because of the work that
I
I'm
put it.
planning
There you go.
to put on and the work that I have put on.
Yes.
You don't just deserve stuff like that
You
just
said
for
it
the
well.
heck of it.
Yes,
You
sir.
know?
You said it well. And then I did a quick disclaimer though.
Right.
The man can pay for everything if he has it.
Yeah.
You feel me? But most female think that that's the main job. No, that's not the main job. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If
I
you
get
have
what
it,
you're
you should pay for a wedding. As I said before, so you know what you like. You know what type of wedding that you would like. Most men just propose it. Then okay, if the same place that he can get to get married at for men, he will get it. Trust me. Most men don't want to admit it. They don't have the balls to say it. But if we can sit there and then the pastor came and say, okay, I bless you, you guys are married. Most 80 to 90% of guys will be happy with that. Most of the time, it's the woman that want, like, I want my church, I want my wedding to be this, I want my wedding to be that. I
And
want
they're
a
the
big
first
wedding.
one to
dangerous.
initiate divorce.
There you go. That's
They're
what.
the first one.
That's what I'm saying.
Usually, don't kill me on the comment. Usually, because based on statistic, 80% of divorces was initiated by the woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
They're the first one who be wanting it. Oh my God, I want it. I want it. I
and
want
they
it.
get bored.
And then they're the first one who gonna get bored. They're
Yeah.
the first one who gonna not respecting their vows as far as quit.
Yeah.
They're gonna quit when things get hard. They're gonna quit.
There you go. That's why they should
What
pay
is
for it.
marriage? Marriage is not the fairy tale that we're giving people.
Most people don't know that.
Yeah, because they think like it's just the show.
Yeah.
It's just the show. Oh my God, it was a beautiful wedding. This and the third. People come. We
For
dance,
most women, that's how it is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
we
it is.
dance. We drink. We get met. We get effed up. You know what I'm saying? They think that is marriage. It's just the party. It is not marriage. The party is not marriage. Because a lot of the time, people are just expecting that. They're just expecting
Most
the
women do.
party. Most women, yeah, they're just expecting the party. They're just expecting the show, so people can brag about their wedding. But the wedding is, are you willing to actually
Serve
take
each other.
no for serve each other?
Yeah.
That's key.
Yeah.
Take no. Sometimes actually take the L for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To have a big W. Yeah.
Exactly. And then actually trying to actually grow.
Yeah.
Not to just
Evolve.
not to just say like, well, you find me like this or this and the third. You know, you find me mentally like this. You find me physically like this. You find me financially like this. No, marriage, it's growth. It's
Yeah.
like you
Evolving. Yeah.
evolving.
Yeah. Together.
You get into the marriage, so you make a pact together as of like, although that we going to change because everything is not gonna be the same as boyfriend girlfriend, but we're gonna grow within each other.
Yep. That's
We're gonna
that's
grow together.
yeah.
That's marriage. Well, a lot of them don't get that
They
part.
don't. Most females
They
don't.
think it's
They
just a
just see the
fairy
fairy
tale,
tale of
just to
it.
show, just to brag, just to show the ring. Oh, I'm married, this and the third. It's not just that.
Yeah.
There's more to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not quite there yet, but
Yeah.
once I get there, I hope my partner gets it.
But that's
You know what I'm
let's
saying?
go
It's
back
just
to
like,
the ring side. So that's why you should spend 3 months.
man,
You should work for 3 months.
Dr. G,
So-
I'm gonna need you to sit down real quick.
You see that's the
I
respect.
agree with the price of the ring because you know, I
25%.
agree. But the whole 25. I mean, I think the ring should actually
Worth
matches your partner. It should matches what you've been talking about to your partner as of like she has to be happy. I'm agree with that. She has to be happy. As far as the price of the
Don't
ring,
you think
it
the more
doesn't
the
really
more
matter.
expensive it is, the more happy she gonna get?
Well, actually, sturdy shows that the more expensive is the ring, the more likely
Nah,
they don't work.
nah. That's
The
not
more, I mean, the more likely they're gonna get into divorce.
nah. But if they get divorced, at least she get 25 rings,
Yeah, she get
25,000.
25K. but but I agree with you. Like obviously I think the ring size has to be very significant, meaningful to your partner, and like you said previously, like some women don't like the gigantic ring and stuff like that. Some women don't like that, but some
do.
Some do.
Yeah, you buy what she
So
likes.
you just have to communicate with your partner and see what she likes.
Yeah.
And make sure you actually someone has said this. You know, you just have to listen and not listening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you pay too close attention, so now you pipping that you probably make her feel like it's coming.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
coming,
saying?
exactly.
So like you just have to play smart, listen,
Of
not
course.
to listen.
I know you're smart, man. There's
But,
way too
you know,
expressions.
Just do the right thing and just
Yeah.
make her happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's way too. There's way too.
I think the ring size, Razy, to your question, the ring size is very important. You know
Very
what I'm saying?
important,
So
yeah.
it's very important, but based on the conversation you're gonna have with your partner,
Yeah,
it's very
based on your partner. Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead, Dr. G.
Yeah. So as let's go to the topic. So into the comments.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
think Michelle said.
Listen, you can.
No, Luke, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Luke said that G, you're lucky that you married already because you would be on your own by your damn self. Yo, I could literally hear his voice saying that.
That's a damn lie.
That's a damn lie.
That's a damn lie, my brother.
Why you say
I
that?
give you as a man, you give the wedding. You get the wife. You propose, right?
Okay.
Most female, even though they say they start some females start doing it nowadays, but 98% of men propose to the woman.
Right.
So what Luke is saying don't make any sense because I could have proposed to any woman that I like. Who will refuse? Who will refuse a ring? Like
I think him saying that you be on by yourself is because you saying that the woman should pay for the wedding. So I think this is what he meant by saying that.
he didn't get my quick disclaimer. As I said, the man can pay for everything.
Right.
But I totally agree that the woman should pay for the wedding because at the end of the day, the woman knows the type of wedding that she wants.
Right.
And if I'm gonna spend 25K or 25% of what I'm making to buy the rings, right? So and then you know what type of wedding do you want, and then after that, it's a one-time thing. So what can you? If I propose to you and then you know you're gonna get married, right? Start saving for a wedding. Spend the money because as I said, your money is gonna be your money, or 80% of your money, or 70% of your money is gonna be your money at the end of the day. Because whatever I'm making is gonna be for the family. Either way, I don't know how you make it. I don't know how you're gonna do it. Because especially if you got kids, whatever money you make is for the family.
Yeah.
Unless you got three, 4, 5 wives, it's still gonna be for the family. Because we don't do anything as men. We don't do. Most likely, we most likely do things for our family. Female, the money is gonna be the money. Sometimes they waste it without even realize it.
Like, it's my money. I do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? So Ahmed says yes, a woman's dream is to get married, but you can just get up get married. Wait, what?
Yes, a woman's
Yes, a
dream is
woman's
to
dream
to get
is to
married,
get married,
but
but
you
you
can
can't
just get
just
up
get
and
up
get
and get
married.
married. Oh yeah, I mean I agree with that. You
Yeah,
can't just get up and get married, and it's something that
you
you
start
can't you
saving for.
can't you can't. Well, yeah, I mean if you know you want to. Okay, if we're gonna agree with Dr. G ideology, so if it's your dream to do it, so you start saving, you start saving now. You
Exactly.
start
Start
saving
start
now.
working for it, as you said, Mr.
You
Pat.
start working for it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But yeah,
exactly.
so I also agree with what she said. You can't just get up and get married. So
Yeah.
therefore, this is not something that you can neither like force on
He
somebody.
agreed with us. She agreed with us in a way, though.
Yeah. And then Amis also
It's a
stated
process
that
to get there.
it's a process to get there.
There
Yeah,
you
it
go.
is a
There
damn
you go.
process.
It is a process.
It is
They
a damn
propose to
process.
you. Start saving. Start getting ready to get married.
It is a damn process because the check for the ring it's not just a paycheck.
It's not. It's not. It's
multiple
3 months.
paycheck.
You should spend 3 months working for that band. So
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Almas also stated that when you get there,
just make sure you
you
know.
make sure you know my style.
Yeah, thank God we not stupid because that
Well,
we
I
can.
hope that person will know your style, Almas.
I know that person is very smart. So if you're smart, there's way to ask question without asking question.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? You make people answer your question that you didn't ask for.
Yeah.
People gonna call it manipulation. No, that's not manipulation. So as your wife, you get the answer that you want to make her happy, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So yeah, so Miss Razy, so I know you on the live. Okay, so caller before I get to Miss Razy, so we have a new comment that just popped up.
That's still looking.
Caller said, before you decide to get married, you both need to rally all debt and have the funds to pay for it. Then you can think about the house and wedding. Okay, Miss Caller. I mean, I'm the only one who's not married here. I guess the message is for me. Or for the audience, I would say.
Yeah, the audience should get the message.
You know, the audience. So make sure
Is
you get that.
Yeah.
But do you think it's really necessary to actually pay all debt before you get
This is not really the case, though. She said it. Which is a good advice.
Yeah.
But this is not really the case. Most people will not get married.
Because like some people have like whole lot of student debt, So combined, it's like
There's no
it's
way
like
you're
a
gonna be able to.
whole almost like $200,000,
A lot.
or like sometimes it's like over $100,000. Sometimes combined it's like 180. Sometimes it's like 190. Sometimes it's 150.
Yeah.
So I can't just pay my debt with my girlfriend. Like, what about if she get on and date? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Good
as I said,
advice.
this
Good
is a great advice, but this is not
a great
really the
advice.
case. Yeah.
I mean, I agree with that,
Yeah.
but like, I mean, I think you know what she said makes sense because before getting married, you definitely have to know like how much debt that you have because once you get married, so now you guys are together. You guys are one. For the state, it's one. So her debt.
It's my debt.
It's your debt. Your debt is her debt. So it makes sense. But at the same time, I don't know in what particular time frame Miss Carla said it that this debt needs to be paid for. Is it on the
During the
proposal or during the fiance?
or after the wedding?
Is it during the fiance, Miss Carla? I hope you can answer that. Is it during the fiance era that you pay all the debt, or is it on the girlfriend boyfriend era that you pay all the debt then get married? So I hope you're gonna get back to us with that question.
Yeah. That's a good question, man.
Yeah, that's a good question. So Miss Razy, so like we were saying, so I hope we answer the question as far as the size of the ring. What was it, Miss Razy question? The size of the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
So I hope we do answer that question for you. So I think it's based on the communication that both parties gonna have, and they will get to decide the size of the ring to see if she's going to be happy on it.
Yeah.
As far as the men, I don't think it's something that's really important for the men. The size of the ring.
We don't really care.
It's based on the conversation that you have with your partner, which is your woman.
Yeah.
Like you gotta know what she would like. You know, because some women don't like the big diamonds. You know, they like the
simple
simple ones. You know what I mean? So I hope we answer that question for you. And before we close the topic for today, I hope Miss Carla gonna get back to us
With
and
the
answer the
answer.
questions.
Mm.
Um, but yeah. So guys, again, look at that. Read it. You see the gun? Show them
Yes,
the gun.
sir. Show you shooting it
I've been
good. They
showing
know,
them
they
the
know, they know,
guns.
they know. We don't have to show.
Show them. This is what's been holding us down. For those of you who don't know, we do have a fitness program called Laser Arm Fitness.
Is it on
If
fitness?
you check us out on IG, Laser Arm Fit,
Fit, yeah. Tic Tac.
two underscore. You're gonna see us follow a page. And if you also want to work on your fitness journey, we're definitely gonna be there with you. We're gonna be there
Definitely.
with you.
Yes,
We're
sir.
not gonna let you hang by yourself. We're gonna be with you. And also, this is one of the supplement that we've been taking. And also, we also will actually tell our clients to actually introduce themselves to that. This is the protein pounder. So they also have pre-workout. Next topic next show we're definitely gonna bring the pre-workout so you guys can see. So definitely check them out. It's a red pill. You see the name. If you go on IG, you type that, you're gonna see them. Follow their page and also get you one.
Exactly. And then
Get you one. You're
if
not gonna regret it.
there you go. If you don't like it, I give you your money back.
Oh
That's the
yeah. If
guarantee
you
I
don't
give.
like it,
I give you your money back.
and then
I
actually, if you want discount, make sure you DM them. Laser Arm Fitness.
Yes.
You tell them we'll refer you, and you're definitely gonna get the discount.
Yes, sir. Definitely. You heard the man, guys. You heard the Mr. Pat. As he said, so if you don't like it, we're gonna give your money back. That's the guarantee
Yep.
that you give you
You
guys.
get
That's
it
how
back.
good it is. You see the gun, them guns, right? So get the
sure.
red pill, guys. You're gonna help a lot.
Yeah,
So many levels.
for sure, for sure.
Yes.
All right. Carla got back to us. Okay, so Miss Carla stated that you need to have those financial conversation. I could respect people financial situation are different, but I think it's normal to at least start the process of reducing debt. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. The process of reducing debt. So, but my question was, do you do that during the boyfriend or girlfriend era, or I mean, the conversation definitely needs to
Yeah,
have
that's. I
doing
think.
boyfriend. I can agree with that. But as far as paying them, Miss Carla, so when do you start paying them? Since you said you have to actually get rid of them before marriage, so do you start paying them during the
She
uh
answered though. She said
she did?
you should have the conversation before that.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to pay because, as you said,
Yeah, I don't think you have to pay.
people have a lot of
Yeah,
debt.
because
So
a lot of debt,
Yeah.
those conversations. But like, okay, so since you already answered that, so my question is, if the debt is it's super exaggerated,
that's gonna be a good topic for next
if
time.
the debt is super exaggerating, Miss Carla, so what do you do now? So don't
You don't
get
get
married.
married.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get married. I want that answer, Miss Carla. So what do you do there? Don't get married until the debt.
Yeah, that's a great topic, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
love that. I
that's a,
love it.
that's
I
a
love
great
it.
topic for next time. Yes, sir. So there's a lot of preparation
Yes, there's a lot of preparation to get there.
yeah, to get done. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as I said, the wedding. So so we gotta conclude. Like overall, what do you think? So you agree? You fully agree with me, or you just
Okay.
in the
Overall.
middle of it?
Okay. Okay. Luke said, start in finance.
Fiance.
Oh, start in fiance phase.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's not always possible.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
agree. Well,
I agree.
I hope the audience heard that, and I hope we act, we learn from the audience, and also I hope the audience learns
Learns
from
from
us.
us, yeah. Yes,
So
sir.
your question was my last straw
Overall,
for
yeah.
tonight. I would say uh I'm gonna start with the ring size.
Okay.
I already said it. I think the ring size is very important based on the conversation that you're gonna have with your partner. You also have to listen, not to listen.
Okay. Smart.
You can't just give her exactly what she want. You should surpass that.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So listen not to listen.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see it. You
Yeah.
know, as far as the size, based on her taste, some women like it big, some don't like it big. Pause. You know,
What
we,
you talking about, sir?
we gotta say pause real quick. You know,
We want to
um,
make sure what you talking about the ring size.
but yeah, as far as who should pay for the wedding, I'm definitely gonna slightly, I would say 40% agree with Dr. G.
40%. That means
Yeah,
you
I'm
agree
gonna
with me.
yeah, I'm gonna 40% agree with Dr. G because study has shows that, traditionally the bride family usually pay for the wedding. And
Yes.
you obviously had explained why,
Yeah.
it was that way.
Yeah.
Obviously times change, and we're in a new era as far as our generation.
Mm-hmm.
People usually opt in, couples usually opt in into the new tradition, which is they both pay for the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I also support that idea, but also a help will not hurt.
Of course.
If you get help, it will not hurt. If her family choose to help, or your both family combine and try to chip in, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. People egos will probably get into them, feel like, I just wanna be so proud of me paying for everything.
Mm-hmm.
But based on what you said, so I definitely can agree with what you said, and also agree with the new traditional way of doing things.
Yeah.
So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope, like I said, I hope you guys learned from it, and also I definitely learned from my audience
Every
always.
day, all the
And
time.
yeah, so the mic is yours, man.
Yeah, and and overall, man, in conclusion, so as I said before, so the woman should pay for the wedding and the man should buy the ring. So the woman's family or the woman's dad, so to make it clear. So as I said, that's where I stand. So obviously, quick disclaimer. So nowadays everybody's making money, so it's not necessary. People can do that. Man, do you? At the end of the day, you gotta make your decision. Who am I to tell you what to do?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you like the way I think or the way that makes sense to me. So it probably don't make sense to you. Kudos, do whatever you have to do. But based on what I understand and what I'm aware of, so it's always good for the woman to pay for the weddings, and then it's always good
You
for the
mean like
men.
the woman family? I'm sorry to cut you off. I know that's your last, but
Yeah.
do you mean like the woman family or the woman in general?
Because at the end of the day, it's the woman family. The woman is the same thing. As long as the wedding get paid for, right? As long I don't pay, or my family don't pay for the wedding, so I buy the rings. As I said, I'm gonna spend 3 months working for the band, right?
Right.
3 months. If I'm making 100K, it's gonna be 25K.
Right.
It could be more based on the way you serve me and I serve you. You feel me? It could be more. It could be 80% of what I'm making. It could be 70%, but based on 30, so let's say 25%, which I agree with. To make it more meaningful. So the woman should pay for the wedding. I should buy the rings, and everything else is gonna be on me at the end of the day. Your money is your money, or 70% of your money is your money. My money is gonna be our money. So pay for the wedding. If I propose to you, start saving at least for a year.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. And this is the end of the show for tonight. And we'll definitely catch you next Sunday. We know the time is kind of rocky. We're not fully there, but us and our producer is also working on the time. So to be punctual with you guys, just bear with us. We're working on our equipments. We're working on getting new equipments. Working on our technical issues and so forth, so we can actually start early with you guys. So yeah, so if you don't have anything else, Dr. G, so thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for our producer, and thank you for yourself, and don't forget to grab
Get your
yours.
red pill.
Get your red pill.
Yeah.
Peace.
Get your red pill, guys. Red pill it is. So check them out on TikTok, IG, YouTube, everywhere. And then, as we said, if you don't like it, we gotta give your money back. Get it? All right, guys. This is I podcast. As you guys know, a window to new perspective. We don't know everything, as you don't know everything. We learn from each other. So every Sunday we're gonna come with a super show for you, as Mr. Pat stated, every single Sunday. So we're gonna be here for you guys, and then you're welcome to comment. So we learn a lot from you guys. Whatever we're saying, like, we don't think that whatever you're saying is the truth or the final facts. You feel me? So every Sunday, subscribe to the channel, I Podcast One. Check us on IG, iPodcast, I_podcast. TikTok, iPodcast1. So follow our page, guys, and then subscribe to our channel. And then every Sunday, we're going to come with a super show. Mr. Pat. iPodcast it is, right? All right, see you guys next Sunday.
See you guys next Sunday.